As many of you may already know, my wife and I are heading to Vietnam in a couple days. I need to get some stuff done, so we're going to be multitasking right now. If you're in here currently, thank you very much for tuning in. This is just a simple stream while I'm checking Steam Deck performance. So let me go ahead and get you thrown over here. It looks like this is working. We are going no camera because this footage is going to be used in a very brief video. You guys are just getting to see the recording process live and experience this with me live. As you can see, we are not even in the game yet. I do not anticipate this going very well at all, though. We shall see what happens. Without any further ado, so let me get this started. See, my wife and I are heading to Vietnam in a couple days, and I need to get this recording done because there's a good chance that while we are gone, they're going to be rolling out the first major update, and I want to get the pre-update footage of Stalker 2. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is Stalker 2 on the Steam Deck. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Stalker 2's launch on the Steam Deck. Make sure I word that properly. Hey, it launched. Like, hey, there's something. There's something. Anybody in here right now, if you could give me a little audio check, make sure that we have Steam Deck audio, that would be great. It looks like we do, but please let me know. We are playing this through a hub, obviously, to capture the recording. I am using mouse and keyboard. I won't be able to give any input on the controls, like using the Steam Deck. I did play around with it slightly. The Steam Deck controls seem to be broken. It seems like mouse and keyboard may be the only way to go. I could be wrong in that. Potentially somebody's rolling out some community-made, what are they called? The community controls. You may be able to download something like that if that's not already out. I know me personally, when I tried to launch it a little bit ago, I was having some issues with it, so we are running mouse and keyboard. This thing's loading up nice and slow. Like, the fact that we're getting these crazy spikes during this compiling shaders section is already somewhat concerning. And I'm sure that YouTube is adding some additional compression to it, but the quality is not looking that great right now either. See how this goes. Come on. You got it, Steam Deck. Let's go. Thank God. Okay, so it took us all like 2-3 minutes just to compile shaders. Oof. Okay. Um, Options. Here we go. Display. As you can see, this is, I mean, it's going through a splitter and then into a capture card and into the screen. It is running a 1280 by 800 native Steam Deck resolution. Um, Field of view is set to 95 for this. VSync is currently disabled. Bruh. I'm gonna give it the best chance that it has to just run as fast as it can possibly run. No frame rate limit. Um, yeah, contrast. I don't think any of that's been changed. Graphics quality, of course. Everything as low as it can possibly go. Motion blur is at 50%, sharpness at 20. We are using AMD's FSR upscaling quality is set to ultra performance. No frame generation, of course. Shadow, literally everything else is just as low as we can possibly make it. And just to make sure, we're going to hit apply and launch the game. Oh, come on. Come on, Steam Deck. There we go. It's alive. I thought we already crashed. Dear God. Is it alive? Yeah, maybe. Okay, we... Oh my lord. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we... Oh, that's bad. It's really bad. I'm gonna assume that at least 90% of you are gonna be watching this from a phone. If you're watching this from your phone and it doesn't look terrible to you, throw this up on your TV. Throw it on your monitor. You're gonna see how low this resolution actually... Oh my god. This almost looks like PlayStation 2 levels of graphics. Well, this is bad. All the artifacting that's constantly happening, like we're just sitting still and that's just a normal rooftop. Look at how bad that is just... Holy. Alright, Alright, where are we at on the map? We're going to try to hit a couple major settlements, even on high-end systems like my main PC, Ryzen 9 5900X, RTX 3080, 48 gigabytes DDR4 3600 megahertz. With 4 terabytes of Gen 4 NVMe storage, we have issues loading into towns, like some of the larger settlements. Oh god. I say let's make our way back across to here. Yeah, we'll go back to the starting area because I know a lot of people have had really heavy performance dips going into that starting location. I think that would be a great test for the Steam Deck. Right now, no combat up on that rooftop looking out over this small area. We were getting roughly 30 FPS. Inside it's getting closer to 40, but I don't know how bad this is actually looking on stream. Robert, welcome in. Sorry I'm late on build. Lights off resolution, making things look jack. Bro, it's bad in person. Honestly, YouTube's compression may make it better. Like watching the live stream, it may be a slightly better experience. You see the shadow on the inside right here? And really just all this texture, every texture is just completely broken. Just sitting here completely still and that shadow is just phasing it out of existence. Looking up at it makes it clearer, but then the shadows on the other part of the... Oh god. This isn't in combat either. I mean 20 FPS, this is rough. This is a pretty basic location. Here, let's head off toward the map marker. We'll try to make it back to one of these settlements. See what it looks like over there. Right now, I genuinely don't think I'd be able to play this. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to record this. And like I was saying, like, watching this on a full size, I'm playing this on my, my ultra-wide monitor. It's not running at an ultra-wide resolution for obvious reasons. But, oh, here we go. Here's a test. Yeah, this is the ultimate test. I can't see where he's at all. They're almost impossible to see. They're already hard to see, like, when you have high quality video. Like this, it's... Even when he is in front of me, it's hard to see, and there's two of them. Like, of course, this is how we start this stream off. Yep, thanks. What better way? We're getting some really bad frame drops here and there, too. I definitely felt it during that. If I could get him to lunge off the edge, that would be amazing. Oh, that was just the ground. Bro, I thought I saw him. It was just the ground glitching out. This is bad. Oh, this is so bad. It's really hard to tell because sometimes yeah, like I think he was just over here. Blown up full screen, this is almost impossible to see. It's so much more pixelated trying to play like this. Dear Lord. Alright, let's hope we don't do that again. That was almost unbearable. Almost called it quits as soon as we got started. We're gonna have to fix this away from things like this to play long before it start getting headaches and nausea. Yeah, man. Like, I'm already starting to get a bit of a headache just trying to look at this. I'm trying not to focus too hard on anything because it's just gonna make it happen faster, you know? I'm trying to just kind of identify shapes and move based off a knowledge of shapes, if that makes any sense. Again, playing this on the Steam Deck's native screen will probably be a slightly better experience than trying to play it through a hub, like I'm doing right now. You'll probably have a better time with this on its actual screen. I definitely think that would be the way to go. Playing this on an external monitor, TV, whatever, I cannot recommend that in the slightest. But again, you kind of have to because the controls for the Steam Deck seem to be broken right now. With all the pop-in, the constant moving on screen, like sitting still, and look at just all the random particles across the screen. It's just completely distorted. The random pop-in, the random just... Ugh. Ugh. I would not consider this playable at the moment. I mean, if this is your only option, and you're not playing on an external monitor, you're just playing on the Steam Deck screen, maybe. But if you're playing on anything above like a, I don't know, a 12, 16-inch display, don't do it. See, I couldn't even see that thing. Like, yeah, the detector was telling me about it, but I couldn't see it at all. I will say that it is maintaining some... I was about to say 30 FPS, but no, we took a hard hit down to 19. I'm assuming that was just because it was loading in this area, right?
Put down the gun, okay?
Okay. Yep, got this guy in the ground. Wanna talk?
Hello.
Well,
See you around.
God, do you see all the artifacting that's happening? Like, look around the edge of the train car door out into the background. And when I slide left and right, that is bad. Yeah, that is not okay. I can barely even recognize where we're at on the map right now. This is terrible. I'm really wanting to try to avoid combat as much as possible. For obvious reasons, we will go get into an intentional fight later on. I'm really, really not looking forward to nighttime in this. Nighttime is so frequent and it is so long and it's already hard to see when you have high quality display. This is what the Steam Deck's resolution is, like 800 by 1200, something like that. So you're running like right around 800p. This is, God. That means this thing's probably running around like 400, roughly 400p. I have not seen that yet. That is crazy. I kind of want to go under. Like, yeah, this thing's resolution is like 400p. This is unbearable with anything hard or large. Kind of curious if running a game while it has artifacts, etc. I don't know if it's harder on hardware while running. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, Unreal Engine 5 is so unoptimized in itself right now for lower end hardware. Like we've been talking about on the Rawcast and stuff. It's meant to push our current hardware. It's gonna be like the next leap, kind of like Crysis was. There was nothing even close to Crysis, and then boom. Unreal Engine 5 is kind of filling that same role. It's about to push everything forward. I've got the stream pulled up on my tablet right now, and I can tell you firsthand experience, it is clearer through the stream, and the image quality isn't nearly as bad on the stream than what I'm experiencing in real life because I'm running this on a full-size monitor. That pixel compression on the stream is actually making it easier to look at than what I'm looking at right now. Should probably just play looking at the dang stream on my tablet. I'll get down without hurting myself. Here, maybe. Yeah. That's some really bad frame dips right there. We just dropped down to 15. It hits really bad as well. GPU's just completely maxed out this entire time. Good God, that hit down to 8. We must be getting close to the settlement. We're really... Oh my God.
So pretty.
Yeah, so pretty.
Beautiful day,
Headlight?
isn't it? So,
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
well, enjoying the view, I guess. These anomalies are beautiful, don't you think? Makes you want to get closer. Really look at them. Feel them even.
Yeah, go feel it. I get it. They're beautiful.
That's true. Anomalies are fascinating.
Right on.
Oh, I just realized we're listening to this in English. What? Why didn't that setting carry over?
Turn you inside out in a blink of an eye. Such power and such unbelievable beauty. I keep trying to share this with someone, but they just don't get it. You are the first guy I've met who does.
Yeah, for sure, Robert.
Help
It's gonna be a long
Let's
time.
just enjoy the view for a while. Take care of yourself. And the zone.
I can't see shit. Look, when you get into foliage, it gets really bad. Hey, look at that bush. Look at all the... Oh, God. Okay. Honestly, I've seen games run clearer than this on PlayStation 2. No, oh, I thought I had it. Oh my god. I can barely even see the scope. I can hardly see that reticle. Wait. Oh my god, where am I going? Hold on, where am I going? Oh no. Here we go. So, oh, the blimp. The blimp. Just look for the very pixelated blimp. Oh god, here it goes. This area is hard on any type of hardware. But on Steam Deck, oh god. That says 19 and 20, but it honestly feels lower than that. 12, yep. 12 feels more accurate. Oh, this is not good at all. And for some reason, the music is playing. Spoke from my view. I didn't see any reticle or... Oh, God. I believe it. Okay, hold on. This gotta change. This gotta change now. Sound. Is there... Where... Streamer mode. Enabled. There we go. Please. Look at his face, man. Like, he...
Oh, my favorite
God.
customer.
Yeah, the English dubbing on this is terrible as well.
Best stuff for you.
Of course, it's even harder to see in this room than it usually is. And then going back outside, this is usually a bit of a challenge. Yep, that's not okay. Alright, where's the... Is this the bar? I think the guy that can travel us around, is he in here? Hopefully. Wait, no, he's not in here. Where? He's up in the main building, right? Like the HQ looking building. I'm just gonna get him to take us to the other settlement. Good God, man, this is terrible.
Howdy there, lad.
Seems like a bit. Yeah, bro, without a doubt. I'm hoping for something kind of like Cyberpunk. The game, even now, if you try to max it out, it completely wrecks hardware. Like, running that game completely maxed out with ray tracing, 4K, all that. But they've optimized it so much that the Steam Deck has a preset and it actually runs relatively well. It still looks decent on there. It definitely looks and runs better than this does. I'm hoping that they could do something like that in the future. It's probably going to take some time to get it that level of optimized, but it would be great if they can do it. Okay, here we are. Oh wow, he took me to the front door. Gotta remember my way from here. Yeah, this is bad. That is real bad. I can't even, bro, I can't tell that that's even a building. That looks like a mountain on my screen. Again, it looks slightly clearer on the stream, but that is really bad. And then the hitching in this area. There's no way, like, we're gonna have to drop a save here. Let's scroll way down to one of these old ones. We're gonna start combat just to get a feel for what this is actually gonna be like. God, that is so hard to see. Oh my god. Yeah, of course. Of course, the grenade. Yeah, Fallout 4, and that didn't look nothing like it. Yo, Fallout 4 on the Steam Deck still looked okay-ish. Like, it still wasn't great, but it wasn't quite this bad. Frame drops and super. Yeah, for sure. It's the same thing, like, what, Boston? Downtown Boston is always really bad, even on higher end hardware. It's got a lot of issues that come down to the engine level issues. Kind of the same thing with this. I didn't even get a chance to look at the statistics. Once we start getting in combat, I want to see. I just want to see, period. You're still alive? You took all those headshots? You're taking all the... What is he? That man's a living tank. What was that? He took all those headshots and just shrugged it off. That's wild. It would be great if I could see where my reticle is actually at. That would be fantastic. I think we can go ahead and safely call this unplayable. I mean, I'm on a real time crunch. I would love to go around and see a hell of a lot more places. I would love to see, like, each one of these different zones. But honestly, like, just down here in these earlier game zones, you can see how the game's gonna run. It's not like it gets any smoother or easier to run the later you go. Like, loading into areas like this where there's not a lot of buildings and stuff that it has to really render, just looking off in that direction, we can almost get 30 FPS. But it's so hard to see where my reticle is even at. Any type of scope is gonna be like damn near unusable. And people off in the distance, I can't see where I'm actually getting shot from. That guy's not even that far away from us, but he's almost impossible to see. Oh crap. And he's still... Yeah, okay. Okay. I mean, honestly, do we really need to do any more playtesting after this? I think this kind of speaks for itself. The game is not at a state where you could play this on Steam Deck. If this is your only option, and you are just desperate to get some Stalker 2 gameplay, like you just need it. First of all, I understand. Second of all, I still can't recommend it. Give it a little time. Maybe sometime in the future. Hopefully we'll get a Steam Deck setting. This is running on the base 250, or not 250, the 512 gig Steam Deck, not the OLED. The 512 before the OLED. This is just not at a state that I could recommend in the slightest. This is something that will definitely induce headaches. You can see the pixelation just in this image. Look at the squares throughout his body. I don't think it usually looks like that, does it? Maybe I'm just tripping on that. I have no idea. I can't recommend it. I cannot recommend this in the slightest. I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't know if you guys have anything else to add to this, but thank you for being here, Robert. Anybody else in the back right now, thank you guys for just stopping by. The Steam Deck is not ready for this. The Unreal Engine 5 is kind of out of the Steam Deck's scope, at least for the time being. Hopefully we can see this optimized to a point where it can be a little bit clearer. Like, just be able to see a little bit better, especially when it comes to the scopes. The scopes are like unusable right now. Anytime you get near foliage, because of using FSR and having to drop the resolution literally as low as possible, probably running at like 3 to 400p resolution and trying to upscale that with no anti-aliasing, like it's bad. It's already hard to see guys through bushes and stuff in the base game, like running at higher resolution, but with this is unusable, really. As much as I want it to work, this is not the time for it. Hopefully we can get it working in the future, though. You know, we're here. This isn't going to be part of the video, but Mad Max is a game that runs really, really well on the Steam Deck. Still looks pretty good, too. No, I don't even have this stuff. Starfield can actually average right around like 30 FPS. Aquila City and some of those other areas get down in the teens and 20s, kind of like Stalker was doing. But it's actually a little bit more usable on Steam Deck than you would anticipate it being. I spent like 30 hours of my total playtime in Starfield on the Steam Deck. Plague Tale Requiem was okay. It was a little too pixelated. Dying Light 2, you can look at my old video on that. I made some older Steam Deck videos on multiple of these games. I don't think I've actually tried Zombie Army 4 yet. Maybe something I need to try. If you guys have any interest in seeing specific games up on the Steam Deck, please let me know. Comment section below, Discord, you guys know how to get a hold of me. If there's anything you want to see specifically covered on the Steam Deck, I will try my best to make it happen. Again, Robert, thank you. Anybody else here right now? Still have Mad Max on Steam. I really enjoyed the story. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I still go back and play it occasionally. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's still downloaded on here right now. Yep. Robert, I hope to see you tomorrow. We will be doing the Rawcast and then typical stream afterward. Yeah. Take care of yourself, my man. Thank you for chilling with me. Stay active, stay healthy, stay hydrated. I'm out.